Okay. Let me get joined. Just few more seconds to go. Kritik, you look very serious.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Toastmasters Smriti, the surgeon at arms for today. Let me tell you a short story. Once a pebblestone and a diamond had a short conversation. Pebblestone asked the diamond, "We both are found underground, but why do people consider you more valuable than me?" Diamond replied, "Because you're easy to get, but people have to dig deeper with hard efforts to get me." And that's how diamonds become valuable to us. With enough hard work, you can achieve anything, and that will be your most rewarding thing. Happy morning, beloved Toastmasters and guests. I bid you all a genial welcome to the 50th milestone meeting of SMVEC Toastmasters Club. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and a positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, and also which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. As we start off with our celebration, I would like to remind you the three cardinal rules to be followed. Rule number 1. Videos should not be turned on and off during the meet. Rule number 2. All others can put off your mic while the speaker is speaking. Rule number 3. Taboo topics such as sex, religion, and politics should not be discussed. I request all the members to follow the naming convention. For role players, TM name underscore role name. For other members, TM name underscore club name. For staffs, name underscore staff. For students, name underscore student. And for others, name underscore guest. Once again, I request all the members to rename in the given format. It's time to introduce the event chair of today's meeting. This person has a very good leadership skills and he motivates all our members by his encouraging words. Let me call the ever charming, the more diligent and very dynamic Toastmaster Navin. Over to event chair.
Thank you, Toastmasters Smriti. A lovely and a bright Sunday morning to all fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Dalai Lama once said, "There are 2 days in a year which can be done nothing. That is, one, yesterday and tomorrow." So today is the best day to love, learn, believe, do, and mostly live. So today is the right day to learn a lot. Acknowledging all your presence, I believe you are already in line with this above motivational quote, right? So additionally, today is the most momentous, unique, and extra special because we SMVC Toastmasters Club is celebrating our 50th milestone meeting. And as a club and a family, our ultimate goal is to speak, laugh, and think. And as the event chair of today's meeting, I take immense pleasure for welcoming the leaders par excellence. First, let me welcome our Director cum Principal of Sri Manakula Engineering College, Dr. V.S.K. Venkatachalapati, and the man of opportunities, ever vibrant placement officer of Sri Manakula Engineering College, Dr. Kailasam, and our selfless faculty members who lit the lights of wisdoms in our lives and enlightened each and every one of us. And when I think about these leaders, these work help in District 120 is not only done for those who ask for it, but those who District Trio, Toastmaster Praveen Mani, District Director, Toastmaster Satish Menon, Program Quality Director, and Distinguished Toastmaster Parthasarathi, the Club Growth Director. We welcome you, sir, and our energetic Distinguished Toastmaster Alex Jacob, the Division Director of Division G, and our very own Area Directors of Division G. My words is not enough to welcome you all. So let's get into our show, Toastmasters Got Talent 2020. To make this event more special and interesting, I welcome the MCs of today's meeting, Toastmaster Nandini and Toastmaster Ananda Padmanabhan. Over to you.
Why are you all staring at us like this? It's COVID season, right? We do follow the rules very strictly. We wear masks, use hand sanitizers, and we do maintain social distancing.
Now, why are you looking at me like this? If we remove the mask, then only we can able to start the show, right?
I forgot about it.
Okay, let's get into the show.
Before going to the show, it's our prime duty to thank our sponsors.
This is SMVEC Global Television Presents Toastmasters Got Talent 2020.
Where leaders are made.
Sponsored by Trunelveli Toastmasters Alva. Eat the sweet, beat the heat. Vibrant virtues are savories anytime, every time. TCS Syndicate Instant Coffee, the day staff, heart. HCL Expressions Fairness Cream, instant beauty everywhere. The Coimbatore Toastmaster Silks. Let the celebrations begin.
Co-presented by TCS Alpha Inverters, run strong, kick strong. TCS South Chennai Chettinad Masala, the taste of Tamil Nadu. HCL Sweet Flavors, electronics and home appliances. We give guarantee for lifetime warranty. Amrita Toastmasters Biryani, feel the hunger. HCL Aspirations IAS Academy, we make what you want.
Every show has an important supporters.
And for our show, we have our very own principal, HOD, staffs,
And our very own club members, club mentors, area directors, division directors, district trio,
and finally, our very own guest present here. So let's get into the show.
Now it's time to welcome our first talent. What are you doing? What happened to you, Nandini?
This is the attitude of our upcoming friend. She's cool as cucumber until she starts her speech. But once she's set on fire, you'll see it.
The upcoming person is going to exhibit her talent with a monologue. Nandini, what do you think about monologue?
A monologue is a speech presented by a single person to express their mental thoughts aloud, most often to denote the audience or a specific character.
I think I'm clear. I hope the audience is also clear. So let us welcome Toastmaster Divya, the book thief.
The book team, Toastmaster Divya.
Welcome, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Death. Don't make that face. I may not be nice, but I am fair. I am nothing but fair. You may ask me what I am doing here. The answer to that question is I am here to distract myself, to see the leftover humans, the survivors, who have those punctured hearts and beaten lungs. But mostly, I do tell a story about a girl, some words, an accordionist, some fanatical Germans, and quite a lot of thievery. But today, I am not going to do any of that, nor it is about me or the dead or the wars that killed, because today we are going to listen to the mind of a girl, the book thief, and I will accompany you all waiting at the side rails. So before giving it to her, let me set the scene. It is a dark night with a chocolate sky. The book thief is in her new foster home. She reached here just few days back. On her journey to her new home, she has seen her brother die and her mother leave her. When it all happened, I wanted to console her, but I had a job to do. I was intrigued, so I waited and I watched. In the graveyard where her brother is buried, she stole her first book, and I was a witness. She really wants to read that book, but she does not know how to read. I know what it says, but I can't tell her. That's for sure. So let us all step aside and see what a nightmare she is going to have. So this is the nightmare monologue. Unfair world is more unfair than your death, my brother. All I see when I close my eyes is a pale, cold body in the train that did not respond to my shock, that just lay there still. All I wish is that you could be alive by my side. I cannot imagine such a grief coming to a child, a mere child, Varna, a mere child. But when I think about that, I think about our mama. She did not cry. She carried your body in her arms but stayed still. I cried, I wept, I screamed, but she stayed still. Did she not say she loved you? Did she not say she loved me? Did she not love me enough? Then why? Why am I left here alone? Why, Vanna, why? All I have of both of you is this book. This is all I have. I don't know why I stole it from the snow. I don't know what it says. But this is all I have. But I am incapable, Varna, as incapable of keeping you alive. But I promise you that one day or the other, I would be knowledgeable enough to read it. But until then, I have to keep it safe, safe inside my heart, safe inside my memories, and safe inside this matrix that no one else could see. Varna, I'm in this new place. Home. Yes, it has started feeling like home. My foster mom, she's loud and she cusses a lot. She called me a pig when I did not batch for the first time. But she loves me, just in a different way. And Papa, he's a kind soul. He befriended me by teaching me how to roll a cigarette. Maybe not the best way to do, but he did what he knew. He comes and sits near me when I can't sleep and plays me the song of accordion. Mama does not like that noise, but I really do. Oh, I think Papa is coming. Maybe that is all I needed. A kind voice, smell of cigarettes, and a song of accordion to keep me at peace, to delay my grief, and to finally heal it. Hey, it's me, the death, again. How can I tell to this child that she will definitely be able to read that book and will own 10 more, out of which 6 stolen? She will write a book too, The Book Thief, which I will present to her at the end. She will befriend a Jew? Maybe not the safest thing you could do. But this story is not going to be all happy because I will come too to her foster parents who loved her so much, to her beloved friend who she vowed will never kiss. But as a goodbye, she will. As a goodbye, she will. And as every story ends, everybody dies. So she will die too. But after a long journey, she will live through. Thank you. This has been my monologue. Don't forget to read The Book Thief, written by Marcus Zuzak. And until next time, it's yours, Deb. Oh, sorry, Divya signing off. Over to our beautiful MCs.
Fast and please go find executioner.
Why execution? Why?
I said right. The state she had said is still on fire. Without putting it out, how could we start that show?
Okay. Toastmaster Divya, you are a God-chosen child. You are born to exhibit your talent. Jokes apart. Okay. Let's put off the fire and bring up a large tsunami.
Tsunami?
Hmm.
Why are we all playing with the natural calamities today?
It may be the effect of continuous cycle.
Maybe.
Okay, it's time. It's time for the next talent. So let us welcome our next talent. So he is from Karakal, a human entity who is going to take us around the journey of a Godofil.
I heard from a program director that the next talent is ready with his so-called travelogue, it seems. Anand, do you know what travelogue is?
Yes, a travelogue is a lecture on travels which can be accompanied by showing of pictures.
Ooh, I got it. So keep your eyes and ears open to see what Toastmasters Service is having for us.
So let us welcome Toastmasters Sarvesh, the time travel turtle.
The time travel turtle, Toastmasters Service.
For others, life is a journey. But for me, journey is my life. Traveling is the most beautiful thing. It keeps to explore and it also turns into a better version of yourself. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters. Now, let me take you to my journey. Let's do a time travel to August 2019. Playing with a real aeroplane at my age of 17, I was never expecting of going on a real aeroplane. When I stepped into the aeroplane, I felt myself like Neil Armstrong stepping on the moon. When the aeroplane was ready to take off to Singapore, I just enjoyed the top view of the sea and the close view of the clouds. The airport, the airport of Singapore was so clean and neat. I just saw my reflection on the ground. That's how Singapore is clean. A car came to pick my family up. Wonder what car came? It's a Mercedes Benz. I was just thinking, a star was coming behind me. But suddenly the driver called me and said, "Sir, please get into the car." I was just shocked and I jumped into the car and felt very overwhelmed with joy. The car was going on a speed of a rocket and the rocket stopped at my family friend's house at Woodlands. The buildings which I saw there was very magnificent and sky high. And the people whom I met were very generous and very friendly. First, I went to a place called Little India. Not only in name, the place itself looked like a Little India. The presence and the atmosphere are similar like our hometown. Then next, I went to places to enjoy the beauty and the presence of the nature. So I went to Gardens by the Bay and Sea Aquarium. In Sea Aquarium, there are more extinct and variety level fishes you have ever seen, like blue whale, shark, and a special Indian Ocean venomous lobsters, which are so venomous in their diet. We went to Jurong East Bird Sanctuary. In that bird sanctuary, I've ever seen such birds like that, like a speaking parrot, penguins, pelicans, and prey-eating birds, such as wild eagles and vultures. That was a better experience I ever had. The next trip was to Universal Studios, which was located in Sentosa Island, where most of the Hollywood films were shot. To my surprise, I am seeing my childhood fantasies coming true. The Transformers and Bumblebee, I couldn't believe till now as I'm seeing them in the television before me. Next, we had a walk to Egyptian pyramids and pharaoh buildings. They were just a setup in the Universal Studios. And don't forget about the Jurassic World, which was so terrifying and amazing one. The major setback I had in the Universal Studios was the food. As I was a pure vegetarian, I couldn't adopt the non-vegetarian foods available there. So I left with hunger, starving at the moment. But at a point, I forgot about my hunger when I was traveling on the roller coaster for the first time. And so it was so thrilling, enjoyable, and jaw-dropping. Near to the Universal Studios, there was a famous and a fantabulous wax museum called Madame Tussauds. There, the wax person seems to be so much realistic than I ever seen. Like I met Modi, Obama, Cristiano Ronaldo, Sachin Tendulkar, and everyone like other stars. I was just so amazed by seeing them. After all this awesome experience, I returned to our homeland, India. But I never thought that the 6 days will run so fast. Yeah, so sad. So this was just a part of my hodophilic life. From this travel, I learned how to make connection with unknown peoples and I visited lots of new places and I gained lots of new experience. And I understood that there is more than we know in this world. Memories are the most beautiful treasure in our lives. We don't have the power to stop the time, but we can capture it using our memories. So, why are you waiting for? Do you want to create more memories in your life? Do you want to explore the outer side of the world? So, travel the world, collect more memories, and cherish them forever. Thank you, and over to the fantabulous MCs.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarvesh. It was really amazing. Though we both have not visited Singapore, the Karakal Dawn, that's you, gave a visual treat for us, right?
Yes, you're right. And now it's time for the next talent.
I know you are all very much eager for the next talent. Before that, let us have an educational session on Get Set for Success with one of our leading speakers in Toastmasters fraternity.
I'm not informed about this session. Could you give me a clue so that I can identify the person who is going to speak? Because Toastmasters is a package of varied talents.
Yes, I will give some clues. The upcoming person is a woman.
What a clue, man. How could I identify the person with this clue?
Okay, I'll add some more points. She is one of the most wanted corporate trainer, certified career coach, NLP practitioner, pharma area director, and so on.
I think I got the person. With all these achievements, there is only person in our Toastmasters who is none other than our very own distinguished Toastmaster Manjuki Manohar. Am I right?
Yes, you are absolutely right. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome our distinguished Toastmaster Manju K. Manohar.
Distinguished Toastmaster Manju K. Manohar gets it for success.
Gets it for success. Distinguished Toastmaster Manju K. Manohar.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction that you on a Sunday morning. I'm really happy to meet you all on the occasion of your 50th milestone. So with the Zoom Master's permission, may I share my slide now? Yeah, thank you so much. So don't worry, I'm not going to, get into too much of, too much of theory and all. I thought, today being Sunday, it's a day of relaxation. Maybe we can discuss something, general knowledge. So let me ask you this question. Which college is ranked, I think it's one among the top 10 colleges of Tamil Nadu in the engineering colleges section? So can you guess that in the chat window, or you can unmute and speak as well?
IIT Madras.
Okay, one more clue. It is, I think, the best engineering college in Pondicherry.
SMVEC.
Yes. So this is the number one rule of success. Never underestimate yourself. You are among the top 10 engineering colleges of Tamil Nadu, not IIT Madras, SMVC. Okay, so believe in yourself. That's number one rule of success. And now let me ask you this question. In cricket, somebody said, some famous cricketer said, I take every ball as an opportunity. Who could be that? You want clues? You want options? Sachin.
MS Dhoni.
Oh, wow. Without even an option. Please give a big round of applause to that person. MS Dhoni. You're right. Absolutely right. Then I don't even have to ask you about, dreams are what you see when your eyes are open. Who said that? I'm not even completing the quote. Who said that? Not a cricketer.
Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Wonderful. Now, the next question. If you can dream it, you can do it. It's a bit tough, right? Clue, the person who created Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck and all.
Walt Disney.
Okay, fine. See, now you know when you consider successful, people should be able to recognize. The moment I said the quote, MS Dhoni you told, Abdul Kalam you said, right? So the basic thing is in our country, these are the people, in their respective fields, They're always famous. And I think the quote about APJ Abdul Kalam's, whatever quotes you would have heard, right? Everything, you may know it by heart. You may not know your engineering syllabus, maybe your subject name even, but you will never forget these quotes, because these people are known as successful people. So I have a quote by Somerset Maugham. He's a writer. He said that many a time when you refuse to accept anything but the best, often you actually get it. Just like you got into SMVC, and you also are in Toastmasters. So I believe you have already cracked the rules of success. You know where it is, but you are just, not too sure. So today we will look at some simple things. If you see these options, can you see the screen? If you see these options, these are some of the advice, suggestions given by elders, or the parents, relatives and all. Eat well, sleep well, have layers of friendship, gratitude journal, meditate, pray. I remember my mom used to say pray every day, all those things, mindfulness. But friends, which do you think is the secret of success? Is it A, B? You can type in the chat window as well. A, B, C, or all of them, or none of the above?
Whenever in doubt, we choose all the above.
All of the above. I go with that. All of the above. But what if I say you don't have to remember all of these things? We have a very simple formula for success, because I go with MS Dhoni. He always keeps it simple. Do you agree? He always says, I don't do too much of planning. He just believes in a simple plan and then goes and achieves it. So today we will forget all of these rules and just go for these are the old formulae for success. Okay, vision, goal, planning, action, success, and so many different things. Today we are going to see a new formula for success. It's just simple: get set for success. SET. So this is a new formula, and if you ask me who created it, it's not APJ Abdul MS Dhoni or anyone, but I did go through their life, and of course my life was the best teacher. I made so many mistakes in the last 42 years. I'm not ashamed to say I made lots of mistakes. So these are from my uh, from the mistakes probably I would have formulated this simple formula: set smart goals, E, experts smartly seek their help, and take meaningful and focused action. So that's it. You're done. The education session is done. Shall I stop? So let's now look at what are smart goals. Some of you may already know. I think DTM Alex, Principal Venkatachalapati sir, many of them already know District Trio. Of course, they'll know all this. But I request only the students to answer. What are smart goals? Do you want to answer? S for, it's a clue. S for, okay, you got time to Google, I know. So let me go on to this. S is for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and timely. Now, if you look at MS Dhoni, suppose he has to, the target is he has to get 200 runs in, say, maybe 20 hours. So how much should be the run rate? You tell me.
He should bat at least 10 runs in per over to get
Oh,
200.
yes, yes. So that's very simple, right? So that's all. You just realize. So if you have something to study, maybe you're preparing for an interview, maybe you're preparing for an exam, just see how many chapters to cover, and then what's the time remaining. That's it. Just like Dhoni said, right? 200 divided by 10. That's it. That is the only specific, measurable, and it should be achievable. You have to see whether you can actually hit that. Maybe if you're saying I'll study all my 10 chapters on the day before exam, yes, you can do it, provided you have reading speed. I don't know, the engineering books. I remember I studied engineering. These were this big books we used to use it. Maybe you can use it as pillow as well. It is that thing. So can you really finish your portions in just the day before? If not, what can you do? So we'll get into that in a short while. Okay, so what we can do is we can actually cut it into chunks. Just like Dhoni said, "No, let's see, in this over, can I hit 10? The next over." So you just plan day by day. So we'll get into that. So the second formula is experts smartly seeking their help. So now you might have heard about Abdul Kalam mentioning you learn only from failures, right? FAIL. What is the definition of FAIL as per APJ Abdul Kalam? FAIL. Shall I give you? Okay, that is, I think, forget everything and run is fear, face everything and rise. That's what you're saying. Shall I say first attempt in learning? Is that what you are about to say? Fail. Fail is first attempt in learning. You might have heard that. So now you don't have to go through failures if you ask these experts. E is for experts. S was for setting smart goals. And E is for experts. So experts, can you just look around who are the experts in your, suppose you are in college, right? Who are the experts? Of course, your professors. Other than your professors, who are the other experts from whom you can get some tips? Maybe you're going to attend an interview. Whom will you ask? Let me ask you that. Who would you ask? Your
Our seniors, we will ask.
college seniors. Wonderful. Big round of applause for him. College seniors, alumni, right? Maybe some other people, maybe you have Toastmaster Abia in this group. Maybe Abia, who's working in TCS, Pallavi is there. I think Ravindra is there. There is, there are people like Alex and Partha, etc. So you can always ask them. They have already cracked the interview. They are successful in their fields. You can ask them, what was your experience of, cracking this TCS interview or whichever MNC you're going to attend? Yes, definitely. So by asking the experts, you are actually creating a shortcut because you don't fall into the potholes yourself. You're learning from their mistakes. So that is rule number 2. So it is like saying, no, okay, let me not experiment with my life. Let me smartly take their help, see what mistakes they have made, and learn from that. So the last one is T. T stands for taking meaningful, focused, and persistent action. Now, when you say meaningful, right, it should be some action. For example, if your aim is to crack an interview, but then you are watching some YouTube, maybe Josh Talks or something related to cracking interview, makes sense. But if you're watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, or watching some movies, even that makes sense, provided it is all about, say maybe the pursuit of happiness, something related to a successful story. Yes, it does help your mindset. But if you are doing something which is not at all related to the activity, then it is not meaningful. And of course, about focus also. When you say focus, like, your interview is in, say, another 20 days. So what can you do? You have sought the help of experts. You have set meaningful and you have actually set some smart goals. But then if you're not taking action, you just have a plan and you're not doing anything, it doesn't it will not create success for you. And about persistence, because many time you may fail, but you have to get up again, try again, because it may not be that the first interview you may clear. You'll have to try and try again. Okay, so now we'll have to analyze the failures as well. What if you have some, setback? In that case, you can go back to that friend you were seeking help from, the expert, maybe your faculty, maybe your alumni, maybe your college senior, or maybe like I mentioned, Toastmaster Abia. Ask them, this is what I did. I don't know why I failed. I thought I said all the right answers. Even Dhoni does that. Dhoni goes back to his coach, discusses with his teammates, maybe even with his seniors, right? And asks them, this is what we did. I don't know what went wrong, but we couldn't clear it. We didn't win the game. And the last one is small changes are the ones that set you in the right direction and help you improve your life. Here I have a question to you. Have you heard of the rule called 1% rule? It is nothing but very simple. It's like a maths formula. If you have 1 raised to 365, what is the answer? 1 square, can I ask you what is 1 square? 1 into 1. 1 into 1, yeah. Yes, 1 into 1 is 1. 1 raised to 365?
1.
1.
Yes, that's it. Now, if you add just 1% extra, that means suppose you're studying something, but you just add 20 minutes or maybe just 1% extra each day, then do you know at the end of the year, this one will become a 37. If you don't believe me, try this out. After this, 1 plus 1% raised to 365. Try it out. It is 360. It is 37 if you do it over 365 days. That's it, friends. Just set aside some time. If you cannot write a whole book in a day, right? You just write 1 page or maybe a 1 line or even a 1 word a day. And if you were building muscle, you would have actually, suppose you were lifting 1%, suppose the first day I'm able to lift only 1 kg, and if I lift just 1% extra every day, by the end of the year I get 37 kgs. So that's how important this 1% rule is. I think you are all set for success, aren't you? It's like S for specific goals, E, ask the experts, and T, take meaningful and persistent action. So thank you so much, friends, and over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, it was really refreshing and energetic, isn't it?
Yes, it's really refreshing. I really enjoyed and loved her speech.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A hearty welcome to all the participants and guests who have joined in our meet. We are really overwhelmed. Turn on your cameras and enjoy and encourage our speakers. And before going to the next talent, let us hear from our sponsors for one more time.
This is SMVEC Global Television presents Toastmasters Got Talent 2020.
The leaders are made.
Sponsored by Trunalveli Toastmasters Alva. Eat the sweet, beat the heat. Vibrant virtues are savories. Anytime, every time. TCS Syndicate Instant Coffee the Day Star. Heart. HCL Expressions Fantasy Cream Instant Beauty. Everywhere. The Coimbatore Toastmaster Silks. Let the celebrations begin.
Co-presented by TCS Alpha Inverters, Runs Long, Keeps Strong, TCS South Chennai Chettinad Masala, the taste of Tamil Nadu, HCL Feeds Weavers, Electronics and Home Appliances. We give guarantee for lifetime warranty. Amrita Toastmasters Biryani, feel the hunger. HCL Aspirations, IAS Academy. We make what you want.
We are having a last talent.
Yes, the last talent who are going to blow your mind with the extraordinary talent of speeds.
We have Toastmaster Susanna,
The silent killer. And Toastmaster Harsha.
the bursting cracker, and Toastmaster Mesha,
The Village Festival mindset.
the village festival mindset.
Yes, this only starts from the night and goes on non-stop till the next day morning. And not only that, he's the village chief for today.
So let us welcome the debating social media, a cure or curse.
Social media cure or curse, the debate team.
Yellow Pasupati, take the vehicle, Ra.
A warm welcome to all the Toastmasters, beloved friends and guests. Here I am, Toastmaster Meshak. Today, you are going to witness something special in the history of SMVEC Toastmasters Club. Yeah, you are going to see the live girls fight. Just kidding, friends. We are going to see debate between two girls, and the topic is more relevant to us, especially in the times of quarantine. Yes, of course, it is about social media, cure or curse, or good or bad. So fast, with great applause, let us welcome our TikTok celebrity, Toastmaster Harsha, to stand on a point that social media is good. Or to Toastmaster Harsha.
A warm GM to everyone present here. I know why you're all staring at me. It's 21st century and moreover, we live in a world where social media and internet is predominant. If you're all always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Same goes for social media, which just being more than words has become a huge part of our daily life. Today, everybody is addicted to social media, and most of these celebrities we know are either TikTokers or social media content creators. From GP Muthu to Meera Mithun, every voice you hear is of a social media personality. This social media app has created a platform for the youngsters to showcase their talent and grab some opportunities. But that's not all. It has helped some professionals and experts to share their knowledge and encourage the younger generation. Over to you, moderator.
Yeah, what she said is totally true. Even the worst thing you do in social media can become a best thing if you do it as a different thing. So want to become a celebrity? Just go to social media and show your craziness. Now, let's hear it from our social activist, Susanna, to stand that social media is ultimately wrong. Or to Toastmaster Susanna.
Wishing all my fellow Toastmasters a Chiva morning. Sorry. Toastmaster Harsha's social media vibes just passed into me. Wishing all my fellow Toastmasters and guests a chill and a warm morning. I guess my dear opponent is too much into social media. I figured it out in the way she greeted people with GM, that stands for good morning. A live example of how social media has kept us compact, comfortable, and lazy when my opponent speaker addressed everyone. When Madam Speaker said about celebrities like GP Muthu and Meera Mithun, the only image I got was their iconic dialogues, which is actually a negative impact on the society. Just a moment, did you guys notice? Our moderator is laughing at the name of supermodel. Think he's a great fan and follower. What do you say, moderator? Over to you.
My beloved Susanna, I'm a poor fellow. And please don't forget that you have to attack the opponent, not me. So I'm eager to know what our TikTok celebrity is going to add. Over to Toastmaster Harsha.
Life has got lots to explore. Actually, this social media helps us getting a visual treat of things we want to explore in person. Apart from these types of advantages, social media has been the key in unlocking and addressing many social issues like the Sterlite problem, the Jerash Phoenix issue, and never to forget the grand victory that we celebrated on Jan 20, 2017 in the problem of Jallikattu, where social media played an important role in spreading awareness and gathering people for the cause. Social media not only gathers people and spreads awareness, but has also helped the homemakers to sit at home and earn money. I'm sure most of you might have heard the app named Misho, which has helped the women of our country to create their own identity, earn money, and support their family. Over to the moderator.
Wow, that's a firing argument going. Do you know something? I should have been the owner of this app you mentioned, Misho. Because you see, Misho, Meshach, lot of connections, right? But what to do? Some corporate problem. Let's welcome Susanna to give answer to Harsha.
My dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, exploration is all about going to the places in person to admire the beauty of the place and live the moment. I agree to the point what Madam Speaker said about spreading of social awareness. But the victory of our culture and its stand for Jallikattu was possible only as all the people, youngsters and the nationwide people got to the streets protesting for what they want. Here, many people come on for 4 to 5 minutes on a YouTube channel trying to address the issue with the universal tagline like பண்ணுங்க, share பண்ணுங்க, comment பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம எங்க YouTube channel subscribe பண்ணுங்க. Ding dong. Is this all what a social worker or a person who cares about the society is supposed to do? What do you say about this, moderator? Over to you.
Perfectly said about this human power. Yeah, we can see a lot of humans today, but we cannot see the power. We can see power only when some crisis occurs, that too in a very critical state. This is a question to our audience. Just think about it. Meanwhile, let's get the conclusion talk from our TikTok celebrity Harsha. Oh, Toastmaster Harsha.
Put my point firm on this floor. That from photo shoots to protest, all are becoming famous and addressed globally due to the effects of social media. Social media, if not for social media, we would have not got any entertainment apart from TV. But because of this introduction into our life, we've got web series, OTT, YouTube, cover songs, and furthermore, which has been a reason for us to survive this lockdown. The other advantage of social media is the connectivity it provides us with. People from anywhere can connect with anyone regardless of social or geographical barriers. One example about myself. My father stays in Mumbai, but this video calling option available has made me feel that he's right beside me and I can know whatever is happening. And nowadays, he started it to use to see a growl on my face by sending the pictures of my favorite cuisines of Mumbai. But at the end of the day, it makes me happy as I feel that he's right here, seeing everything that's going on, and it makes me miss him lesser. Social media, when used appropriately, can do wonders in our life. Thank you. Over to you, moderator.
Hmm. Recently, even I have been a fan to this web series called as Money Heist and Forgotten Army, which is an Indian web series. They are getting popular, right? So it's time to get conclusion from our social activist Susanna. Over to Toastmaster Susanna.
OMG, impressive facts of social media. But this is the demon that had got our teenagers bounded to the use of mobile phones and laptops. Madam Speaker insisted on video calls through social media. But let me tell you, if these social media were not present, there would never have existed a situation where the mother is in India, father is in US, and their children studying in Philippines, and they call themselves as a family. What a tragedy. I'm not against social media, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, but we'll leave you with a note. Alavukku minchinar amirthamum nanju, which means anything exploited beyond its limits is venomous. So, we all individuals be self-controlled on social media and achieve greater heights. Thank you all, and over to the moderator.
Wow, wow. Eminent debate. Kudos and congratulations to both of you. Do you all know a fact that India is a prominent country of social media protest? Many issues has been solved by the impact of social media, for example, Jallikattu protest or CAA protest, etc., etc. But we are also a prominent country where extreme misusage of social media happens. Data theft, cyber abuse, blackmail, even death happens. We cannot simply go by saying that it happens in a very small way because it doesn't happen like that. My dear friends, today I'm going to give a conclusion in favor of both and leaving you a question. Social media can kill, but it also can make lives in a greater way. Knowing the limits and using it matters here. What are we going to do? I'm going to finish it by the proverb our socialist said. Alukku minchinal amridhamum nanchi. Anything that is more is harmful. Thank you all. This is Meshak signing off from SMVEC Got Talent Debate. Over to MCs.
Thank you so much, debating. It was a mind-blowing performance. You all performed as we taught you. We are proud of you.
Yes, it was really an amazing performance.
I can sense the smell of delicious biryani now. Can you? Yes, I can too sense the smell of biryani. Since it's a virtual reality show, the lunch is getting prepared on time by my mom.
I'm really feeling hungry now. Speaking of mother, what comes first to your mind when you think of a mother?
Yeah, the only person in our life who loves and cares her children unconditionally without any partiality. Okay, why are you asking me this question?
It's time to call the next person, right? She's going to release the newsletter of SMVEC Global Television.
Ah, yes, I got the person. The person, one who is going to come next, is the one who is a mother, a sister, and a friend for each and every Toastmasters in our club. So let us all put our hands together to welcome our club mentor of SMEC Global Television, Toastmaster Abhya.
The stage is yours.
Thank you, dear Toastmasters, and a very warm welcome to everybody present here. Good morning. This is SMVC's first ever newsletter. When I pitched the idea of a newsletter in SMVEC Club, what I was expecting is that a couple of odd kids would volunteer and then they start doing it. But what I did not expect is that the newsletter team would be 12 people coming up and pitching in to do this job. Personally, in the years that I've been in Toastmasters, I have never heard that there was 12-member team in a newsletter. It has been a lot of effort put into it. So let's see a small video about what the newsletter is all about. Over to you, Zoom Master. Thank you. It's basically a little journal of SMVC's huge, beautiful experience throughout the last 1 year. And I wish SMVC all the best. I hope to see many more milestones from this club. Over to you, moderator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhya, for releasing the newsletter of SMEC Global Television.
We are really happy to see so many positive vibes and comments about our club.
Yes, I really feel enlightened. And now it's time to end our show.
Wait. I said I wanted to conclude.
What, you know I have to conclude?
How dare you take Mr. Pinjik's yours? It is not at all fair on me.
Okay, everything is fair and fine in Toastmasters, right?
Huh. Yes, everything is fine in Toastmasters. We all remain united, whatever the situation is.
Chorus start. In our club, every day is November.
La la la.
And finally, we hope you all enjoyed our show.
We'll all meet you soon in Toastmasters Got Talent Season 2.
Until then, this is Vijay Nandini.
And Vijay Anand signing off from
SMVC Global Television presents Toastmasters Got Talent 2020.
Well, leaders are made.
Sponsored by Tirunelveli Toastmasters Alva. Eat the sweet, beat the heat. Vibrant virtues are savories anytime, every time. TCS Syndicate Instant Coffee, the taste of heart. HCL Expressions Fairness Cream, instant beauty everywhere. The Coimbatore Toastmasters Silks. Let the celebrations begin.
Co-presented by TCS Alpha Inverters. Runs long, keep strong. TCS South Chennai Chettinad Masala. The taste of Tamil Nadu. HCL Speech Rivers Electronics and Home Appliances. We give guaranteed for lifetime warranty. Amrita Toastmasters Biryani. Feel the hunger. HCL Aspirations IAS Academy. We make what you want.
We don't have any branches.
This fun, entertaining entertainment success is not possible without the people off the stage and on the stage. And now it's time to celebrate them.
Yes, so let us welcome the recognition chair, Toastmaster Durayamma.
Durayamma, white lady.
Okay, so let us welcome the recognition chair, the white lady of our club, Toastmaster Yamni.
Bye and take care.
Good morning, everyone. This is Yamni Krishna, the recognition chair of today's meeting. First, I'm going to recognize the mentors of all the members in our club who have been a helping hand to us and who are the reasons for the way we are today. First, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Abia for being a very supportive mentor, not only to our mentees, but also this entire club. She is the backbone of SMVEC Toastmasters Club. She is someone who pushes her mentees to try their best no matter what's on the way. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Animesh for being a wonderful mentor and someone who also helped in molding this club to the way it is today. He has been a very good advisor to his mentees and also appreciates them even for the smallest work that they do. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Arvind for being an uplifting mentor with his mentee. He is someone who supports his mentee in whatever they do and tries to bring out the best in them. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Brito for being a knowledgeable mentor with his mentee. He is patient and dedicated when it comes to help his mentees to find who they are and guides them to the right path. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Gayatri for being an eye-opener for her mentees. She is someone who guides her mentees in every single step in their lives to the right path. And she is someone who also appreciates her mentees for all the work that they do. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Neil for being an affiliative mentor with his mentees. He is someone who guides his mentees not only to be a better Toastmaster, but also to be a better person in life and also teaches them what patience is. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Sahil for being an encouraging mentor with his mentee. He is someone who guides his mentees to the right path and encourages them in whatever they do. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Shua for being a jovial mentor with his mentee. He is someone who treats his mentees in a friendly and stress-free manner and makes sure that they try their best to find who they are. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Ashwin for being a dynamic mentor with his mentee. He is someone who interacts, also teaches them how to handle situations in a unique way. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Deva for being a friendly mentor with his mentee. He is someone who encourages his mentees to try their best in a calm way and is always kind with them. Next, I'd like to thank Toastmaster Priya for being an enthusiastic mentor with her mentee. She is someone who always finds the strength in her mentees and always encourages them in whatever they do. Next, I'd like to thank distinguished Toastmaster Vandu Vidya Bopalan ma'am for being a cordial mentor with her mentee. She is someone who supports her mentees in whatever they do and guides them to the right path. Now, I'm going to recognize the role players of today's meeting. First, I'd like to thank the event chair of today's meeting, Toastmaster Naveen. He organized this meeting in an orderly manner and made sure that everything was done in a proper way. Next, I'd like to thank the co-event chair of today's meeting, Toastmaster Hema Supraja. She assisted the event chair whenever he needed something. Next, I'd like to thank the PR team. Next, I'd like to thank the PR team for doing a wonderful job from creating spectacular invitations to inviting all the Toastmasters from other clubs. Next, I'd like to thank the newsletter team for collecting, designing, and editing the newsletter. Next, I'd like to thank the timer of today's meeting, Toastmaster Narmada, for monitoring the time of each segment so that everything in the meeting goes in the planned and proper way. Next, I'd like to thank the Zoom master of today's meeting, Toastmaster Yukesh. He He made it easier for everyone to join the meeting and made sure that there were no disturbances in the entire meeting. Next, I'd like to thank the guest speaker of today's meeting, distinguished Toastmaster Manju K. Manohar, for this amazing educational session on Get Set for Success. And we'll make sure that we all will become a very successful person in life. Last but never the least, I'd like to thank distinguished Toastmaster Thomas Abraham, the chief judge of the coach contest which was held today. Thank you everyone, and over to the director of Toastmasters Got Talent 2020, Toastmaster Naveen Chandra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yamini. That was a great recognition for all the members who worked on and off the screen. It's time for the climax of the show, right? Anybody guess what is going to be the climax? Yes, I got your mind voice. So it's the time for the addressing of the esteemed guests present here. So first, it's my pleasure to call the district trio of District 120, because they are the shining stars of District 120. They help everyone, those who think if I need help. So it's time, right? So first, let me call the distinguished Toastmaster Parthasarathi, the Club Growth Director of District 120, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Naveen. Administrative heads of Sri Manakula Vinayagar Engineering College, teachers, well-wishers, and my dear students and members of SMVEC Toastmasters Club. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of your meeting today. In fact, I really enjoyed each and every part of it. I didn't expect this, first of all. I thought it will be a very serious affair of a Toastmasters meeting, but it was actually a TV program. Just like how you watch a TV program and enjoy each part of it. And that too, every part of it was having a different variety. I think more than SMVC got talent, I should say SMVC has got the variety and talent. So I think you all deserve a good round of applause for doing that wonderful job. Now, in Toastmasters, probably you might be here for 4 years or 5 years, depending on the number of years of education in the current scenario. But what happens is, if you're part of other clubs in your college, once you leave college, there's a good chance that you might leave that particular club, but it's not the same in Toastmasters. Toastmasters has its own chapters and clubs all over the world. So anywhere you go, you should still be able to find a Toastmasters club, and you must carry on this legacy of having fun and making sure that you are having fun as well as learning along with when you have fun. That legacy, I think you should carry on wherever you go. And also think that this is also a chance for your next generation of students or your juniors when they come in, for them to understand and for them to also realize the benefits. You have benefited, so just pass on that information also to them so that they will also be benefited. That was, I think, what will make a wonderful life for you as much as how you enjoy your Toastmasters journey. Let others also enjoy. Once again, let me congratulate you on your milestone event and wish you all the best for further miles to go. All the very best, and hand over the control back to your event chair.
Thank you so much, sir. I am seeing that you are from the start till end, you are waiting so pleasantly, and you are watching our show so enthusiastically and clapping. So thank you so much for your great enthusiasm which you show to our club. Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure is mine. Yep.
Thank you, sir. And it's the time to welcome Toastmaster Praveen Mani, the District Director of District 120, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Naveen. It's my privilege to be here with you all. Firstly, I'd like to appreciate you and your ExCom support for inviting all the district officers here. Today, we have so many events lined up. We have officers training program happening in the morning and 2 more happening in the afternoon. If you're able to have the trio in today's meetings, only because of the sheer determination shown by your club officer. There were constant messages were sent, the constant reminders were sent across. Nobody would decline whenever we get such offer. So it shows how much the club has evolved over a period of time. I think it should be given to the past leaders. including your mentor Abhiya is here. I think she must be more happy to see how the club has evolved over a period of time. And at the moment I say Abhiya, the more claps are going around. It shows how much the district is supporting your club. Very happy to see all of you evolving into a new level, Thank you so much for all your support. Milestones are very special. Like Partha said, it's time where you reflect your journey and you see how you have traveled over a period of time. And this is when we cherish all the sweet memories that we have had behind. I want you to thank your management because even I come from an engineering background and I never had such opportunity during my college days. Nobody had actually brought something like Toastmasters into a college and asked us to experience. So I want you to all to thank your management for having your Toastmaster club set up in your college. Not many colleges have this opportunity given to members or to their students. And I'm sure that most of you would be traveling from nearby town or nearby places from near Pondicherry or from Tamil Nadu. Many of you are from different places, and you'll also come across milestones in your places. I'm not talking about the milestone that we are celebrating here. I'm talking about the milestones that are kept on the road. Those are also called the milestones or milekal in Tamil. That's what we say. Now, there's a difference between that milestone and the milestone that we are celebrating here. If you notice, you'll see that milestone will always be decreasing. When you're traveling to your village or town, you'll see the milestone always decreases. It starts from 50 kilometers, 25 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and they say you have arrived your destination. Whereas the milestone that we celebrate in Toastmasters, just the opposite. It keeps increasing. You would have started with the first meeting, second meeting, third meeting. We are now 50th meeting. That only conveys one message to all of us. The journey of Toastmaster is a never-ending journey. For that matter, anything with respect to learning, it's a never-ending. You're all going to graduate soon from your college and going to get into your workplace thinking that you no more have to learn. You have professionals around here. Manju is here. All the others are here, can vouch that learning is a never-ending journey. Even after joining a workplace, you are going to learn. And Toastmaster is actually setting up that platform for you all in the best possible way. So learn as much as you can, and remember, the learning should never stop. And that's something which we all going to learn through Toastmasters. With that note, I wish you all a great success and successful career ahead. Continue being a Toastmaster, like Partha said. Looking forward to connecting all once again in future meeting. Thank you so much and best wishes to each one of you. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Again, I remember the words, the help is not done when we ask, when we think of it. So your words prove how you are dedicated to our club and help the blooming buds like us. Thank you so much, sir. And our last district trio, Toastmaster Satish Menon sir is unable to join our meeting, but he messaged me that he wished our club to become a very successful club and very all the best to SMVC team. Thank you so much, sir, for sending the message. Thank you so much, sir. And it's time to call our management. Since, as sir told, our management helped so much. Whenever we needed help, they gave us a big support. So it's time to call our man of opportunities, ever vibrant, charming, the placement officer of Shri Manakalavinagar Engineering College, Dr. Kailasam, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for this wonderful occasion of 50th an event of Toastmaster Club. Hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry I'm not able to switch on my video. I'm a bit outside. Anyhow, it's my I congratulate the whole team for putting best effort in making this event to happen. At this moment, in spite, yesterday we had a very good news of 210 students getting placed in TCS. We put a quote like winning is a habit of SMVECN in spite of pandemic situation, which completely reflects in terms of making 50th event in spite of pandemic situation. That's a very big, in spite of having big challenge, you guys have proved that winning is a habit with any whatever the situation it might be, but we are determined to go where we want to go. Though journey might be difficult, but goal is determined. So I'm very happy to know you guys have been determined with the goal, and you achieved it by means of conducting this 50th meet. I thank you and wish you all the best. I want SMVC Toastmaster Club to have more success in future, and I want this legacy to be continued by your juniors as well. At this juncture, I would like to promise, I don't want to give promise, but from the management, from the SMVC, from the HOD, from the faculty, whatever help in whatever possible way, we are ready to give our best effort in all the possible way so that we can take this SMVC Toastmaster Club. As you're aware, like there are few colleges or few organizations where they got multiple clubs. We can aim for to have multiple clubs by means of inducting more number of students, by means of spreading awareness among the students about the Toastmaster Club and how it can impact the students in their career, not only in career, also how it builds the confidence among the students in coming for public speaking, because that's the main motto of Toastmaster Club. I wish you all the best. Also, I thank the whole Toastmaster Club who have been instrumental, who have been driving you as well as me for getting to this, for starting the club initially. So initially they had put in a lot of effort to start the club. After starting the club, they traveled a lot to SMVC in order to motivate the students, in order to impress the students about the importance of Toastmaster Club. They have been hand-holding you, like they have been mentoring you in all the possible way. I'm sure right now you guys would have been understood the whole concept of Toastmaster Club. You'll be able to run the whole Toastmaster Club on your own way. With little support, I can't say with no support, but at least with little support from the parents, which will make you to learn from the mistake and getting back and bouncing back and coming up with a lot of success. Okay, I'm sure you guys would have learned a lot, and still life is something where you should learn. You should keep on learning. Learning is non-stop. Okay, it's never-ending one. So I'm sure you can learn a lot. You should learn a lot. At the same time, whatever the very important thing in today's economy is something called knowledge economy. It says that whatever you learn, it should be knowledge has to be transferred right way so that others can continue without having any kind of struggle. So whoever is a junior who is going to take up the session, who is going to take up the Toastmaster Club in the future, please advise them, please make them prepared so that they can take up a very good role, very good initiative of continuing the streak which you initiated, we have initiated. And I thank and appreciate and I wish all good luck to the SMVC Toastmaster Club. And I as I told you, whatever support you are in need from SMVC, we are ready to support you in all the occasions and all the time without any double thoughts. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. And we thank again to our management, because without you, it's impossible to rock the stage. So thank you again for the management of SMVC and our director cum principal, Dr. VSK Venkatachalabdi, sir. Thank you, sir. And our placement officer, Dr. Kailasam, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And it's time to welcome our most lovable, most humorous, adventurous area director of Area G3, Toastmaster Ashwin, to address the gathering briefly. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Naveen, for this small opportunity you have given. 50th milestone meeting is a lie. I'm telling this to everyone present here. It's a lie. Come on, how can a club with such meticulous planning, such a high quality meetings, consistent meetings, can evolve so quickly into such a mature club in 50 meetings? This is unbelievable. Not even corporate clubs, or you're all kids, 21 years, less than 21 years. That itself deserves a round of applause for that dedication. I'm thinking what I was doing during college days, that too on a Sunday morning, not this much dedication. Just this is unbelievable, people. As an area director, I'm very fortunate to have this club as part of our area G3, not just G3. Alex, the division director, said that the Division G itself is so fortunate to have this kind of energetic and such an active club in Division G. You spread that vibrancy on all of us. And I just want to mention small things that these are all some of the learnings I got from your club, and I wish all of us learn this. So the first thing is the planning. How many of us does dry runs before our regular weekly meetings? SMVEC does dry runs before their every meeting. And we have mentors, but why do we, for what purpose we approach the mentors? Maybe for speech reviews, but SMVEC folks approach their mentors for every kind of advice. Even if they're doing a backup timer role for an event, they take advice. So this kind of meticulous approach towards Toastmasters, the seriousness is comes from just one thing, which is called club culture. I should at this point thank the mentors, the past ADs, Abhiya, Animesh, for setting that kind of a culture. And as your placement officer, Dr. Kailasam sir mentioned, you have to transition this culture from this set to the next emerging set of students. And already I'm seeing that happening. So your club comprises of seniors, juniors, and it's a beautiful hand holding. You guys are doing a tremendous job there. And I think many milestones to go. A successful formula is now ready, and as your placement officer said, emulate this formula, replicate it, create more clubs, and you're all already leaders. You've got such a great opportunity, and I wish all the very best on this occasion. Thank you for this opportunity. Back to Naveen.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Before calling other dignitaries, it's time for announcing the results of SMVC Code Contest 2020. I think this code contest had created a great enthusiasm in our Toastmasters fraternity, because we had put in our division G only, but it had gone to other divisions of District 120, and the participants came from there. So we itself didn't expect like this response. So I congratulate especially the 24 participants of the SMVC Code Contest 2020. Thank you all for your great enthusiasm which you showed. And it's time for announcing the result. Before that, I thank Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas Abraham for being the chief judge of this code contest 2020. So I think you all are waiting for the results, right? So the first thing is the second runner-up for the SMVC Code Contest 2020 goes to Mahati Veena from TCS Maitri Syndicate Toastmasters Club. Congratulations, Mahati Veena, for winning the second runner-up in the SMVC Code Contest 2020. And the next is the first runner-up goes to Toastmaster Atila Nabhina from HCL Speech Viewers Toastmasters Club. Congratulations. Last but not the least, the winner of SMVC Code Contest 2020 is yes, I only know, right? Is Toastmaster Sudhir from TCS Insurance Toastmasters Club. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sudhir, for winning the first prize in SMVC Code Contest 2020. I think always keep your door open, because the gift will be coming to your home soon. So please always await from on the door, right? So, and again, I thank all the participants who had participated enthusiastically in our code contest. Soon the winner flyer will be released in the groups of the Division G and others. And it's time to call the other area directors to speak briefly on our club. So let me call the area G1 area director, Toastmaster Anuradha, to speak briefly.
Yeah. Good morning to one and all present here. Good morning to the SMVEC students and members of Toastmasters fraternity. You guys are just awesome. We've heard enough from so many leaders from the fraternity today about you, about your meticulous effort, about the extraordinary leap of faith you have with this whole um, whole orientation of Toastmasters. I'm so proud of all of you. I have no words to express the joy for your 50th milestone. All the very best, and congratulations for many more of such milestones to come. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Master Anuradha ma'am. And next, I welcome my mentor and the area director of G2, Toastmaster Ravindran, to address briefly to the gathering. Toastmaster Ravindran, sir. I think he has some network issues. We can go on to the next person. Next, we can call our area director of area G4, Toastmaster Nelson, to address briefly.
Hi, good morning all. Hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yeah, I just want to echo the sentiments of Toastmaster. I think this will be a 50th milestone meeting, 100th milestone meeting also. You guys have done brilliantly well executed. First ever hybrid meeting, as again mentioned, with the physical and the virtual. It's really done well. As your management also said, you guys have created a legacy, and the future ExCom and the Toastmasters are going to have a tough time meeting this the bar so high you guys are set. I wishing you all and wish to see and participate in all your milestone meetings. You guys are just the best. You guys can do anything. All the words that Manoj said is well applicable to you all. Once again, wishing you the best and looking forward to the future milestone meetings. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Last but not the least, I call the area director of G5 to address the gathering briefly. Welcome, Toastmaster Deepak. Over to you. Toastmaster Deepak, sir. Yes, I told right. There are no words. Hello? Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. So what an amazing enthusiastic showdown today. The show of passion, enthusiasm, and preparedness, and the amount of effort all of you put into each and every role, be it a speech, be it a small role or a big role. No role is small, first of all. So the effort all of you put, the result shows that all of you are putting that amount of effort. Be it a milestone meeting or a normal meeting, I see the same effort put in, and the results are tremendous. One thing I would like to say that everything we learn through our meetings, we learn the skills, leadership skills, communication skills, personal interaction skills, motivational skills, and so on. Try to bring them into your personal and professional and student lives. It would make wonders when we apply the skills we learn in a Toastmasters meeting and club into our lives. And that's where the value of Toastmasters amplifies a lot. I hope the meetings, the efforts, the learnings help you in all your lives. And I hope to see all of you grow further and further. And I'm sure all of you will So thanks a lot for this showdown. It really showed me a lot of things that I have to learn as well. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. And I also thank every guest. So it's time to call our cheerful, humorous, charming, the co-event chair of the 50th milestone meeting of SMVC Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Hema Supraja, to tell the vote of thanks. Over to you.
Ravi. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters and guests, for making this event a grand success by your presence. We hope we made you laugh, think, and enjoy this session. We are grateful to hear the speech of distinguished Toastmaster Manju Manohar. Thank you for sharing your time with us, ma'am. We wholeheartedly thank our dynamic administrator, Dr. Kailasam sir, who is our placement officer. We would also like to thank the district trios, Toastmaster Praveen Mani, the district director, Toastmaster Satish Menon, the program quality director, and distinguished Toastmaster Parthasarathy, the club growth director. We thank you all, sir, for your presence and your feedback. We thank our division director, distinguished Toastmaster Alex, and our division G area directors for gracing this event with their presence. A very special thanks to all our staff and all other clubs for supporting our SMVC Global production. We thank our club mentor, Toastmaster Abhya, and each and every mentor for your never-ending support. Nevertheless, to mention, we thank our role players who were the backbone of the session and our ExCom team for their priceless guidance. We thank our event chair, Toastmaster Naveen, who organized the whole session, the PR team headed by Toastmaster Gopinath and Toastmaster Smriti, the newsletter team headed by Toastmaster Divya and Toastmaster Saranya. Thank you for helping and coordinating all the activities. Without you all, this would not have been possible. Thank you all. Over to you, Toastmaster Naveen.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hema. And I also thank our staffs who have joined, Dr. Kurinji Mallar ma'am and our English HOD, Dr. Jay Chitra ma'am, and our other selfless staffs. Thank you all for joining our meeting, and also other fellow Toastmasters who are waiting very peacefully till now. And I thank all. And it's time to end our show. I know that you want our show to be extended till, but it's not possible, right? But for you, I have one surprising and very good news, so that every Sunday sharp at 12 p.m. we will start our meeting. So we would like to call all of you to have so enthusiastic, cheerful, and so humorous meeting in our future days. Thank you all. As the event chair, I adjourn the 50th milestone meeting of SMVC Toastmasters Club officially. Thank you all.
Let us all take a group photo. My background is ready.
Sure, sir.
Can everyone make sure your video is on so that we can have a super pic with a smile?
A special call out to Manju for making it to the meeting despite all the hurdles last night. Her car crashed and she spent a lot of time in the police station. So thank you so much, ma'am, for honoring this commitment with us. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Abhi.
Guys, for those who don't know, there's a very special person in here, Vishwanath. Do you see him? He is the path breaker for SMVEC club. Without him, this club will not be here. So please pass on all your thanks and gratitude over to Vishwanath. He's the most special person for SMVEC.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Vishwa sir. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Abhiya, for the recognition. And I'm not having any words to express my happiness here, because seeing SMVC at 50th meeting, it's a great pleasure. And also I'm glad that apart from this milestone happiness, the way they managed the meeting, particularly the MCs and also speakers and everybody, it was like a top-notch meeting of some 500th meeting or something. That is the level of planning you people have. And I'm glad to see many new faces in our meeting, and wishing you all the very best. as I said already, this is just a start, and many more to come. Wishing you all the very best, and see you soon at the earliest in your college if things help us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And congratulations, Abhiya and everyone of SMVEC.
Thank you, Vishwa. Everything, all the efforts were from SMVC. Absolutely loved the MC's sponsoring part. I couldn't stop smiling. Kudos to that thought.
Actually, from the start of the meeting, I'm seeing your face and also many of the known faces, whoever I know. Everyone are having a full smile on their face as if they're going for a Colgate ad or something.
I just can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of them right now. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Guys, did you get your clicks? Zoom master?
Yeah, Paka, done. But still some people are resisting to switch on their video. But it's a problem, it's okay.
It's okay. It's Sunday and it's morning. We can cut them some slack here. All right.
How come Jason is first year student at SMVC?
Ma'am, thank you, Manju, ma'am. As far as SMVC is concerned, it's a very personal affair. We've been very close, and whenever we needed support, they were always there for us, and we always part of it. Today, ma'am, I'm the trainer for F1's OTP.
Oh.
And I was so sad that it's on the same day. So there was a small gap. So I came running to at least be part of it. So lovely, ma'am, to see you. How are you doing?
Doing good. I was actually
Great.
the first year student, Jason.
Yeah, because
Hey,
when
Jason.
we come here, we just
Which batch you are? First year?
Yeah.
Because I joined yesterday only.
Yesterday, yeah. Okay, I'm easy first year. They were ragging me. Chopin was ragging me. Mesha came and supported me, and
Yeah.
all the girls, they helped. Thank God. So
I could see.
we
How
love.
come, like, at 18 years, at 15 years itself, how come you joined the college?
Yeah, thing is, it was quite early, but because I studied very well, and they gave me double promotion. Now,
Wow.
my words, for SMVC is one thing is, they are a natural club. I mean, you don't have to wear any special, sort of aura to come here. Everyone is casual, very friendly, a good space to learn, make mistakes, experiment, and come up in life. And very casual, very supportive. Our connection with SMVs was just one day, and after that, there's not been one session where there's not a member from SMVC at our club. And almost every Sunday event, me and my brother, we've always been part. Thank you, every member in SMVC. A personal feeling, like it's like going to our Chitapa Peripa's house. Okay, it's not like going to some club. Okay, I feel too personal with SMVC. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shobha.
MC, if you guys want to sit down.
I'm inside.
Love you, man. Love you, Shobha, and my Meshak, my teacher, my mentor. Yeah. Meshak, if you had spoken in our meeting, I was scared. Meeting there are some. I'll tell you one thing. There are some unforgettable moments. Okay, one day I was going to speak after Meshak, and I was keeping all my tempo, everything ready to, because my speech was something powerful. Meshak took something on nutrition. Meshakku and the pound timer katna pulla pound. She showed red, clapped, she danced, she even moved up. So at least you see the full red screen. Anga 7-12 minutes போயிட்டு இருக்கு. எனக்கு I was keeping a tempo to speak. After seeing him, I lost my tempo and I started laughing, and I could not perform well. So but you love this fellow. And one day he brought up some word for word of the day. I didn't know how to even pronounce it. So that good experiments, he's got guts, man. He's got guts. Lovely new XCOM team, very powerful, and like want to hit and break a wall and go. That's good. It's always nice to be beyond what is expectation. And Shobhan is an excellent, what to say, he's that good lubricating oil, in between machines. If at all there is a rust, if at all there is a breakdown, bring in Shobhan, he'll put all the oil there and the machine will start working. So you need excellent leaders like that, leaders who would really take the session to the next level, the team to the next level. And I loved one thing about Shobhan. I still always remember that. One time for a humor contest, someone asked him why you're not, he said he's not going to take part. And when someone asked, he gave a good explanation that I want my team and I want to help my team to come up. I've always done these things. So let me give the place to my team. So, helping successes to come, that's the next part. Thank you, everyone. I know too many names there. Okay, Yokesh, Naveen, so many. And then girls, so many, Hema, and our Jasmine. Okay, thank you. Let me not take too much of your time. Thank you so much. I just wanted to come, and when their break was there, I just came in. Thank you so much. Okay. And I'd always want to join your college as a first year student, right? And to learn. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Manju ma'am, for taking our invitation.
When should I come for lunch? When is lunch?
Lunch, I guess we will send you in Swiggy. We mostly plan to send it by 3 days after now. So it will reach you within 3 days.
Yeah, send some prawns, okay? I know Pondicherry is excellent in fish. So send some prawns also.
Okay, sure, Jason.
Also, see it in Shobhan's status. Don't forget.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Bye, Manju ma'am. Manju ma'am, I'm seeing Manju ma'am after my contest. Manju ma'am, are you there, ma'am? I think she's gone.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, Manju ma'am, only one thing. Sorry, this is not part of our session, but one thing. Manju ma'am, you created me for the contest master. Okay, you built me brick by brick. I really wanted to really run away from the role because I'm not much into contests, but you kept the things one by one and you helped me to come out. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. I'll never forget that. Thank you. From my heart. Today is a very touching moment. Thank you.
We want students like you to come up in life.
Yes. I hope they don't